I'm going to show you how to dial in the white top for spot process print coming up. We're gonna dive right into this here little tutorial. Isn't that right, Mario? So what we're basically experiencing on press is we have too much of our white top, just kind of making things look a little faded, or get in on a little bit of a close-up with this print here. It's looking good, aside from the white top. It has a little too much white in it. This is what it looks like without the white top entirely. So I'm gonna get a little bit of a close-up and show you what adjustments we are making. Here's how things are looking with the current white top. Not too bad. On screen, you never know how it's going to turn out on press, and it's something I talk about a lot. Just because we got everything set up, it's looking decent, doesn't mean that it can't use a little bit of adjustment. Here it is without the white top. Looks pretty good. However, the turtle's face should appear like this here, a little bit paler. I'm recording a video! And then with the shadow here, hopefully we don't lose any of that detail. You can see here without the white, you can still tell it's there. But there are certain areas, like in the eyes, this flag here, the color of the rabbit's head does need to be a little bit lighter, like that. Some of these details in the jacket are obviously missing here. So I went back and pulled about 7% out of everything. Our exposure unit will only hold down to maybe a 6% dot. So some of these details do start to fall off once you pull everything back. Here's the before and after of the two separations. Over here is on the left hand side is our original separation. It looked pretty good, even though it is a little light on screen. This was Michelle's kind of first attempt at doing this, which I think she did a really great job. But what we needed to do is pull out some of the whites. That way it wasn't pale looking like it is over here. And here is the results of it. Just pulling some of that white out, overall giving it a much nicer appearance on press. And I'll show you how I went about doing that. And I'm going to use the left hand side to kind of make those adjustments. So what I did is I went to the white top, and you can either do Command M, which is for curves, or you can use Command L, which is for levels. If you're on a PC, it will be Control L or Control M, and you can just pull some of those colors back. You can see how by playing with some of these sliders, sometimes levels isn't the best. I like to use curves quite a bit, and it gives you a little more control over being able to really fine-tune what you are pulling out of the separation. And you can put multiple points in there and pull out certain values out of the whole thing. And you can see as you go quite extreme what effect it has on it. And so essentially what I did is I went in here and played around with this until I got it to a point towards where I was just absolutely happy with it. And this isn't something that's just going to take a couple seconds. It does take a little bit of time, but if you play around with it enough, you'll get the results that you're after on press. Just make sure on screen everything looks pretty good. Again, while on screen, what you see on screen isn't always 100% true of what you're going to get on press. You just kind of have to know what to keep an eye out for. Say for instance like the white base here, knowing that some of these darker shaded areas means there's going to be less white base going down. Therefore, this red, where it kind of looks pale here, it's really not going to be pale. It's going to be a darker red. We'll have some more tutorials on that coming up. All right, let's get back to it. We've got another screen drying. It's almost ready. This time we are using a 305 rather than the 230, just so we can try and put down a little less ink. Hopefully hold a little bit more detail. Still pull it back, and we'll see how it goes. What am I doing? Making you a superstar, that's what I'm doing. making you a screen printing superstar. You're gonna go to the ISS show, and people are gonna be like, "Oh my God, it's Mario the Magnificent."
Let me go walk around.
All right, Mario's gonna walk around and tell you what we got going on. All right, so he's printing the white base, flashing it, and are you gonna let it run all the way around, Mario?
Yeah, set the white base.
He's letting everything go around. We're gonna let things come back. We'll register things up. Paulo, we're gonna start leaving you at home, dude. Too much of a distraction. Anyways, everything's coming around. I'll show you what colors are all involved in this job. We're gonna register the white up to the print that he just did. Mario's getting everything all set up. He's got things registered. The squeegee is in. And you could probably put a little bit of white ink in there. That might help. All right, we got some white ink in there. Something to keep in mind, we've been doing maybe about 4 or 5 test prints already. We'll probably need to go through, and Mario, I don't think you've got that registered up right. All right, let's try that again. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so the screen's burnt backwards. I was wondering why we lost some of the tell we did. However, Mario's going to correct the situation. Hey, we got another 305 over there?
Yeah.
So Mario's going to burn another screen the correct way. We're going to let the screen dry and then put everything back on press.
I think I was in a hurry. That's a blending something.
Apollo's fault. That's what it was. Alright, during this brief intermission, I'm going to walk you through and show you the colors. We have a white base. We're flashing it. We have a red. We've got our mono blue. That is what it's called, is mono blue. We have a lemon yellow as well. We've got a spot process purple. And then we have green, just a bright green. Gray, it's a C8 gray. And then of course we're waiting on that white base, or white top, excuse me. And I'll show you everything going around as we print it. The new screen is on, running off some test prints. Gonna let it go around a couple, 2 or 3 times. The first one was already looking pretty good, but while this is going around, I'll show you the colors. So we got our white base, we're hitting twice, 230 mesh, flashing it. Then we're hitting it with the red, the mono blue. These are all 230, with the exception of the white highlight. So here we go, we got our mono blue, our yellow going down. Then we've got our spot process purple. We're hitting it twice just to kind of pump up the purple in the design. Anytime that we need to kind of pump a color up, we'll hit it twice rather than once. So we got the green going down once as well. And then it will be the gray, which just kind of helps smooth out some of those transitions and kind of helps dial in some of your colors. And all right, Mario, we're ready. And then we got our white top going down. We're hitting it once. There we go. Print's looking a lot better, a lot less faded. So here we go. It's always a good idea to do a handful of test prints, just let the ink build up. That looks much better. Looks really good. We've created turquoise, even though you could use a turquoise screen on here, but we managed to eliminate it because we essentially printed the blue with the green, making that turquoise color. Good job, Mario! At this point, we're going to tape the screens off real quick, and then we'll show you the print in action. He's kicking it gangster. Mario's got the flip-flops with all black. He's the Hispanic.
Oh, here we go
What
again with racist comments.
It's not about races.
Say Hispanic.
All right, fine. You're the Johnny Cash of the shop. How about that?
Johnny Cash.
Yeah, fool.
I wish.
Johnny Cash. Oh, you wish? I'll give you some guitar lessons. You just need to learn how to sing like them.
The only Johnny Cash song I know is the one that Trent Reznor did.
All right, so this is going to, you mean that Johnny Cash covered of Trent Reznor?
Yes, that way.
I think everybody, the both of y'all, murdered out over there. Like you're blending in with that refrigerator. I can't tell where the refrigerator stops and the cooler ends because everything's
It
in
probably
black.
makes me look fat, doesn't it?
Yes, that's because you're fat. This is exactly why.
It's fat because you can't tell like any definition.
Oh, my
So now
Lord.
I just look huge.
All right, with some shirt count drama and locating them, we have got all of our shirts ready to go, and we're gonna get after it. Something I noticed, because we wanted to run off a sample for ourselves to keep in the shop. This is a Bella canvas. We have been printing these on heavy cotton shirts. It might be hard to tell on camera, but with our eyes, just live, in real life, this isn't quite as bright of a red as the heavy cotton. The colors are just a touch less vibrant on the Bella canvas for whatever reason, but I thought I'd bring that up, kind of bring that to y'all's attention. Could be a dye migration issue, which I don't think that's the case. However, both of these are 100% cotton, but I thought I'd just share that with y'all. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Until next time, we'll see you later.